Hey, Dr. Karen Can here, and welcome to another edition of the Spiritual Medicine Digest. As you can see, I've got a lot of greenery around me, and I am traveling this week for a LifeWave convention, so I am in sunny and beautiful Florida. So this week I want to talk to you about the emotional body recalibration. So this is something that happened thanks to the amazing work of many of the Light Being Starseeds. Well, many meaning 4% of them on Earth. So they're doing quite a service for all of humanity this past week or so. What happened was our emotional bodies have recalibrated or evolved, if you will, to a higher level. And the Light Being Starseeds, these 4%, are actually doing healing work through their light. So healing through light for all of humanity, as well as all of those that have human ET DNA. Why is it that way? I don't know. Just a reporter here. So these 4% of Light Being Starseeds are doing this great service, healing with their light, and what they were affecting or helping us do was recalibrate our emotional bodies to a higher vibration, a higher level, if you will. So it affected humans as well as ET human hybrids. Now, if in the last few days or week you felt a little emotional, like some of your old stuff coming up, sometimes it could be pretty intense or even angry, things like that, just know that it's most likely due to this emotional body recalibration. So sometimes there can be temporary symptoms, especially if there's some clogged up stuff there in the back that wants to heal now, it's ready to heal. Today, I want to share with you a Topocan healing activation that is a positive morphic field that can help you transmute those negative emotions automatically while they come up for healing. Because sometimes they're buried really deeply, right? And they don't come out all at once, or people around you are lucky they don't come out all at once. So it can be pretty intense. What's really interesting though, because James, my husband, was definitely going through this, is that he has an Ascension 3 necklace, so very similar to the one I'm wearing today. And when I was just asking how long for him to go through this whole recalibration process, it was 4 days. So then I asked, well, for the average person, what is it? It's 8 days. And I thought, okay, that's interesting. So I was just wondering why it was 4 days for him. And it was because he had the Ascension 3 necklace. So the Ascension 3 energies, especially the Ascension 2 portion of the Ascension 3 frequencies, actually help the emotional body recalibration a little bit more efficiently, effectively. So if you actually have been wearing your Ascension 3 jewelry or near your pyramid, you may actually notice a shorter time. Now, I don't know if that means more intense symptoms. I have no idea. But you may notice a shorter time for that recalibration. Okay, well, my guides are saying, no, it doesn't mean it's more intense, Karen. Okay, all right, there you go. All right, so 8 days average, 4 days for people with Ascension 3. And so you're getting to a higher vibration. Anything that does not resonate with that higher vibration comes up for healing. And you will have, of course, bits and pieces of that throughout, your healing journey where things come up. And this positive morphic field that I'd like to download to you with the Topocan healing activation helps you with that transmutation. So we're not necessarily just, clearing negative energy or negative emotions, but actually transmuting them to the polar opposite. What else do I have to tell you today? I have my little notes here. Yes, so some people are wondering about the 1111 portal. Basically, there's certain times of the year, certain dates that have a higher energy or more intense energy. So when they say portal, I don't really feel like it means like an opening to another dimension per se. I think it's more kind of a description, but not like literal description. So my understanding that I am to share with you this week is all about how the 1111 portal, or the opportunity, if you will, is to support the evolution. Well, all of us, do evolve through these portals. I know some other teachers talk about, well, you either stay in 3D or you go to 5D. I'm not really sure it's that definitive like that, black and white. So my understanding from my conversations with Source is that the portal supports our collective evolution actually supports, get this, the evolution of the singularity. So I was, I guess, under the false impression that certain things were static and non-evolving, unlike us. Like I thought source was just this static creative energy, or not static, but just a thing. And the singularity to me is like a no thing. So I was like, well, the no thing is just a no thing, right? Well, apparently not. So my current understanding is that no thing, the singularity, the pinpoint of nothing from which the 0 point field emanates, if you will, and then all of reality thereafter, also evolves. And so as we evolve in this reality, the singularity evolves. So how does that pertain to life? I'm not really sure. That's what I was told to tell you about the 1111 portal. So maybe you can figure it out and let the rest of us know, and post it in the comments below. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the Topican Healing Activation. And so if you want to, you can close your eyes and, just relax, feel your body. I'll go ahead and say the activation once, and your job is just to accept, if you'd like to, accept this auto-transmutation blueprint. And then afterwards, I'd love to know how you feel. So here we go. I now command that all negative emotions that come up now, past, present, future, be automatically transmuted to its polar opposite in the highest and best way, all directions of time, with ease, speed, and grace, and all timelines where you exist, we're allowed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so check in your body, see how that feels. I know for me, the first time I did that, I felt like a big tingly thing all over my body. For other people, they may not feel anything. Sometimes you might not notice something until the next day. If you've been a little bit emotional lately, let me know whether or not that's helping you. You can post in the comments. Let me know what it felt like in your body, if this is helping you over the next day or two. Love to know. So a couple of announcements. Number one is, if you didn't get to catch my interview on the Energy Summit, the Energy Medicine Summit, we're going to go ahead and post a copy of the link where you can check out the audio part of the interview, as well as the transcript. I believe we can get a transcript for you. So I'll post the link near this video. The second thing is that for the Light Warrior radio show, it's going to be a re-airing of one of the radio shows I did with one of my personal mentors and coaches, Trey Stinnett. And the reason I thought this was good to do again is because I am noticing with the wealth dynamics profile system, it is really, really helping me grow and understand myself, and in, with regards to business as well. So now I have 2 business mentors. And the wealth dynamics system, if you don't know your wealth dynamics profile, you should definitely get it, especially if you're an entrepreneur. There's a different profile called talent dynamics for if you work in a job situation, so you know what your best talents are for the job that you have, or what jobs, if you're looking for a job, is best for you. But it's funny because customer service is like the worst job for us creators. So so my wealth dynamics profile is creator, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 profiles in wealth dynamics, and I have found it super, super helpful to know what the talents are of my team, why they think they do, why I think the way I do, things like that, so we can all get along better and be more efficient in the business. So if you don't know your wealth dynamics profile and you plan to be abundant and wealthy, you definitely should get it. And also, if you are a business person and don't know it, definitely get that, because that's going to help you a ton. So you don't do the wrong thing at the wrong time, or the right thing at the wrong time, etc., because I did a lot of that before, probably wasted tens of thousands of dollars doing it. So this will definitely save you some money, time, and headaches. So I wanted to make sure that you got the information. So we're going to re-air the interview with Trey on this, and we'll put a link also on the radio show, so that you can actually do like a pre-quiz for that, in case you don't want to necessarily invest in the wealth dynamics right away, that profile, there's actually a freebie that you can do that gives you at least what energy you dominantly are in. Us creators are in the dynamo energy, then there's tempo energy, then there's steel, and then there's fire or blaze. So very similar to Chinese medicine, yes, if you cap that. It is based on the I Ching. So definitely watch that or listen to that radio show if you have not already. Yeah, and so we'll, if you're on my mailing list, we'll post some other cool stuff below in the description as well. And if you're not on my mailing list and would like to be, what I suggest that you do, if you're a highly sensitive person, do not know your soul type yet, is go ahead and take the Sensitive Soul Quiz. So that's at KarenCan.com/sensitive soul quiz, and kind of figure out your dominant soul type energy, which is different from your wealth dynamics type, but they all interact together, which is very, very interesting. So that's it for me this week. I hope to speak to you next week. I'm also on the road next week, so it might be from the car or something like that. So have a wonderful week, and let me know in the comments what that activation was like for you. And remember to like and hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and definitely share this video if you like it. All right, take care and bye for now.